Good morning, Doctor.
And a good morning to you too, Elsa. You look
Hey guys, let's continue.
Thank you, Doctor.
We haven't been seeing much of you lately, Elsa. You've been missing appointments.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I've been feeling much better.
That's very good to hear. And what has brought about this improvement?
It's the new man in my life. He's convinced me to fight my addiction.
Ah, the policeman from the newspapers. How has he coped with his fall from grace?
He can finally see things from a human perspective, rather than the ivory tower he created for himself. It's making him stronger. It's making me stronger helping him.
You wouldn't make a bad analyst yourself, Elsa. Should we swap seats?
We're both finding we have a lot to live up to.
And what is that?
In my case, Lou. He went through hell along with me and still came out smiling. In Cole's case, his friend, Jack Kelsey.
Kelso?
You've heard of him?
No, I just like the sound of his name.
Cole and Jack are working on a case together.
Is Jack a policeman too?
No, he works for the district attorney.
What?
He's a special investigator. I thought you didn't know him.
I have never met the gentleman in question.
He has been looking into Lou's case. Cole thinks it might be linked to some fires he's investigating.
Ooh. Damn it.
You look pale.
Damn it. Damn
It's
it.
cold in here, Elsa.
Elsa.
I think I'll
Elsa.
close the window.
What are you doing?
Why are you looking at me like that, Elsa?
You arranged for Lou to work at SunnyNFriendz, Doctor.
Your fears are unfounded. I meet many people in my line of work. There are many ways that people can be helped. Finding them work is just one of them.
I don't believe you, Doctor. I've seen you with Monroe at the club.
I'm sorry that you have come to that conclusion, Elsa. I've always so enjoyed our conversation.
Girl, why did you not look at him?
I can see your future, Elsa.
There got another letter.
And Cole,
Newspaper.
the policeman. And Jack, the investigator. It's an unfortunate and grisly end.
Whoa. Well, we found the pyromaniac.
I've come to help you, Doctor. To help you cross over. All your sins will be forgiven in the next life.
I guess we get to see parts of his face, but ugh. God dang it. A different kind of war.
It's gotta be one of these places. The arsonist's a bug sprayer. He must have worked at one of these joints.
And we get out the car, we set location, and a boom. We hold Y because we don't work with partners, and we done, we out. Where the hell did that come from? Rapid Exterminators, 2:36 p.m. Kelso had to double check, and he's good.
Help you?
How many guys you have working here, Pop?
Who's asking, son?
It could be official or unofficial. Depends on how you want to play it.
Oh, Kelso
You
playing
should
no
get
games.
to a hospital, son. That arm of yours appears to be letting in daylight.
Save the pity for the other guys. They're the ones who need it. I'm looking for a big cowboy who works pest control. Does he work here?
We don't have anyone like that here.
You sure? I'm not the type of guy you want coming back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, here we go. Crusade against corruption. Peterson pledges to clean up LAPD. Assistant District Attorney makes push for top job. Cites sorry state of advice squad as motivation.
What have you got?
Looks like a drug overdose.
Get away from him, Phelps. This is my case.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Ooh.
Since when does a bagman work a case?
I knew this creep was in on the morphine heist. Victim of his own product.
Hey, detective! Can we back it off a notch? This is getting out of hand.
There's a time to talk and a time to shut up. Now is the time to be quiet, son.
Courtney Sheldon was a corpsman, Roy. He served his country. He went out with a medical kit and an Army 45 into places that made the Valley of Death look like a picnic. He was either naive enough or dumb enough to get involved in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, along with the mayor, the DA, Monroe, and a certain crooked cop. He was involved in the morphine heist, but he has a puncture wound in his jugular, which makes this a murder case. He was a better man than you'll ever know. You say one more word about him and I will blow your fucking head off!
Whoa.
You finally lost it, partner.
I have a pretty good idea why Sheldon's dead. And I know about Monroe. Your vast, corrupt future is draining away as we speak.
I got better things to do than argue the rub with you.
Stay with him until the coroner gets here. Make sure technical services bags the evidence. If you let this creep anywhere near it, I'll come looking for you.
Yes, sir.
You know, Phelps, you're not the worst asshole going around.
Thanks, Herschel.
Alright. A lot of feelings came out of Phelps in that one. I guess we're done here. Set of locations and nuclear bug and rodent control.
Welcome to Nuclear. What can I do you for?
I work for the DA. I need to speak with an exterminator. Big guy with a cowboy accent.
We have only 3 people work here. Me and 2 Mexicans. They're both on the scrawny side.
Thanks for your help.
Wow. That sure looks like a beauty.
Alright then. Alright. It's always the last place, but you know, you have to double check and make sure, right?
And Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Westlake Pest Control, 2:50 p.m.
I work for the DA. I'm looking for a big cowboy, does extermination. Anyone like that working here?
Well, I wouldn't want to get anyone into any trouble.
We could do this the hard way. An address?
Yeah, he lives in a bunkhouse on the remains of the old Rancho Rincon.
Thanks.
Oh, enough said. Dr. Fontaine surgeries. Yesterday, 6 p.m. Galloway!
You made it.
What's this got to do with me, Rusty?
Dr. Fontaine, prominent shrink, dead in his patient's room. Spine snapped like a twig. The suspect is one of his mental patients.
I've met Fontaine.
His last patient was Elsa Lichtman, Cole. She's missing. Nurse said that she saw some big Boris Karloff type carry her out of here.
The best thing that you can do to help me, Rusty, is let me take a look around.
Sure thing, Cole. This way.
Not much help.
Okay, what's going on here? Are you guiding me?
Take your time. I'll give you and the doctor some privacy.
Here we go. The face of progress, says Mayor of developer Leland Monroe. Property tycoon has 10-year plan for the city of Los Angeles. Monroe humbled by words of praise.
That goddamn pet lunatic of yours is burning down our houses.
Keep your voice down, Leland. Control is of the essence.
Keep your voice down. You know how much these sons of bitches charge for lunch? Fuck them.
Leland, we will not solve our problems by announcing them to the general public. We only speed ourselves on our way to the gallows.
He's your imbecile, Harlan. Get him under control or get rid of him.
Speaking of which, I've had to dispose of our young medical student.
What? Certainly are a cold character, Harlan.
He has a friend called Kelso who knows all about the development on Normandy Avenue.
I know about Kelso.
And you thought it unimportant to inform me.
I thought I could take care of it.
And have you?
No, I haven't.
Kelso works for Benson. Is he reliable?
No, he's totally unreliable. But he has so many pernicious habits, he's got nowhere to run.
Can you take care of Kelso?
Don't push me, Harlan. Get rid of the fruitcake. It's no longer necessary. I'll take care of Jack Kelso.
Alrighty, Rue. Last one. I'm so happy. Yes. Leland, listed below are the properties you want to account for. The associate has visited each and made a thorough survey. From what he tells me, I gathered these families' residents no longer required assistance provided by a relocation program. Kind regards, Dr. Harlan J. Fontaine.
Fontaine was having the houses burned for Monroe. Monroe wasn't happy. People started dying and it attracted attention. He and the doctor lost control.
Harlan, this was not our arrangement. Your associate is overstepping his mark. Get him under control or I will take whatever action is necessary. Okay, this is some hefty reading. Alright, psychiatry report of Dr. Harlan J. Fontaine, consultant psychotherapist on the case of... Ooh, a lot of redaction. Status of subject, treatment and observation ongoing. Personal history, the subject was born into Oklahoman sharecrop farming family. I'm not sure why I stumbled at that word. Failed harvest during the Dust Bowls of the 1930s led to the family being evicted, and then they undertook the journey west to California. The subject mother and a younger brother both died of starvation while on the road. The subject's father found work as a stuntman in low-budget cowboy films. The subject was urged to pursue the same career, but a naturally reserved disposition and physical awkwardness made this difficult. The subject trained as a gas fitter and showed some mechanical aptitude, but was drafted into the Marines at the outbreak of the war. He served as a blah blah blah, blah until a incident blah 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 blah. The subject's father died in November 1945. The subject returned from service to live alone on the property father and son once shared. Nature disorder. When referred to this vision, the subject was suffering from an acute case of battle fatigue, manifested in sensory flashbacks, disturbed attention, and sleep disturbance. The subject described symptoms such as vision impairment, headache, tachychondria, tachychondria and excessive sweating. The subjects experienced phantom physical sensation when in a wakeful state and intense nightmares when sleeping. The subject was unable to dissociate memory from reality, frequently regressing to the trauma of redaction. During early diagnostic session, the subject admitted to feeling a morbid fear of deep fascination with fire. Conclusion: a determination was made that the subject has entered an advanced state of catatonia, which could not be overcome by psychotherapy alone. Treatment history. The subject began a course of drug treatments in conjunction with clinical hypertherapy sessions. Sessions were initially scheduled once every 2 weeks. Morphine tartrate. The number of cc's were in doses that all been redacted. Was administered to counteract symptoms of anxiety, while hypnotic induction and verbal suggestion techniques were applied. Treatment was initially ineffective. The subject reported no change in the frequency or severity of flashbacks, episodes, and headache. Additional sessions were scheduled in 2-hour blocks to allow deeper sedation. Morphine tartrate, CC in doses, redacted, and increased responsiveness. The subject began to experience diminished physical symptoms but became highly susceptible to suggestion and ideation. Yeah. As a result, the subject was kept at this physician's clinic more frequently in order to prevent him harming himself or others. Additional medication were prescribed and sessions were scheduled once every 3 to 4 days. Catharsis exercises were undertaken where the subject redacted in a controlled environment. Redacted. The subject reported a conflict between a feeling of hopelessness and a feeling of serenity brought on by volunteer work undertaken on his physician's behalf. Prognosis: the subject is fighting persistent delusions and paranoid schizoid tendencies and managing with the help of drugs, treatments, and therapy to keep them at bay. However, it is the opinion of this physician that any relaxation of these treatments will be dangerous. The subject could, without continuing guidance, slip back into clutches of his many demons and enter a new antisocial state of psychotherapy. Signed, Dr. Harlan J. Fontaine. Dr. Harlan J. Fontaine, PhD. Alright. Am I done here? I'm certainly am not.
Good doctor has been marking this map.
Oh, hello. Oh, nice, very nice.
Edgewood Grove, McCarthy Vista, Crescent Heights, Rancho Escondido. Do those names mean anything to you, Herschel?
Yeah. How come?
Oh, wow. Okay, whatever that means.
New houses all being built in the path of the freeway?
Oh. IH. Oh, there it is.
So much for your foresight, Doctor.
That's a heavy as freaking rock. I'm missing something? Oh no, I have no idea what I'm missing. Okay. Did I get everything? Let's see what happens. Clues. Fontaine, blackmail papers, freeway route, and crystal ball. Am I missing something here? Let's check out the slider again. IH. So that seems very important. Oh, what am I missing here? I'm curious why there's like many areas. It's just like the glass. Okay. Alright. I only have 3 clues, but they're like, I don't know. What's going on here? Maybe this one. Then we flip over and we just tap every name possible. I read this whole entire thing and nothing happened. And the crystal ball. Oh, what's happening here? What's happening? Well, what's the point of these 2 things? Well, why show me these 2? Yeah. Is it other parts of the house? Is this what's going to happen? Oh, no. No. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we are.
Looks like Fontaine has finally dispensed his last treatment. Jack was wrong. It's not about insurance, it's about eminent domain.
What are you talking about, Cole?
The government reclaims the land in the path of the freeway and pays the improved value of the land with the new houses sitting on it.
What about the stiffs who paid their deposits?
Worst case, they get their money back. But the syndicate pockets millions on the improved value of the land.
So where does Jack's boss come into it?
He's the key. He carries the insurance. The insurance proves how much the houses are worth.
And they're worth nothing?
Firewood, all of them.
That's about as neat a scam as you can imagine. How are we going to prove any of this, Cole? Doctor's dead. Monroe nearly bled to death. If they get Jack...
We need the firebug. The Okie cowboy. Get him, get Elsa. Get him, get all of them.
I think we're back to Castle. Ranch bunkhouse today, 7 p.m. Ooh, Creepville. Oh.
Guess nobody's home.
You know what that means. Dugan.
Most guys bring home a 45 or an M1. This is pretty extreme.
That's the flamethrower. Ooh, that wind and flies do not help the situation. Oh, no.
Quite a flock you got here, kid.
LA river tunnels?
The river tunnels. This guy's a tunnel rat.
Hmm.
A strange obsession.
Oh, pictures.
I know those faces.
I
Jesus Christ, I know every one of them.
I see Phelps, he's in the direct middle. Phelps. That's Phelps and me at the top. Phelps and Kelso.
Oh my God, Ira. You poor backwards son of a bitch.
Oh, so his name's Ira.
Peterson, I'm going to need some help. I've got Monroe, Fontaine, and all the others. It's all tied up nicely. It goes all the way to the top. Meet me at the LA River Tunnel entrance just north of the First Street Bridge in half an hour. Don't ask questions. Just be there. This is DA's investigator Jack Kelso. I have an urgent radio message for Detective Cole Phelps.
Cool. Wilshire Police Station, 8:30 p.m.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, see the man. A 207 just occurred on the spillway north of the First Street Bridge. DA's investigator Jack Kelso reports a kidnapping suspect outstanding in the LA River tunnel system with a hostage. 11K, handle
Roger
code
that.
3.
The hell is Jack playing at? Like a suicide note. Half the LAPD will be down there hunting for him.
We need to get there first.
All units on all frequencies stand by. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit of suspect vehicle heading southwest on Sunset Boulevard. Suspect vehicle belonging to Jack Kelso, described as a Navy Chevrolet Fleetline. License number 4, William 0286. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit.
They picked up his car. I'll need help to make it to the river.
That's Kelso's car.
Here we go.
All units, Chief Laurel reports that the suspect is armed and extremely dangerous. Repeat, extremely dangerous. Suspect vehicle to be disabled immediately. If necessary, use of deadly force is authorized.
All units, suspect vehicle headed west on 5th Street. Repeat, the Chevy Fleet Line Navy Blue, westbound on 5th Street.
All units, we have a new suspect vehicle. It is shop number 13516. Repeating, shop 13516 is a second suspect vehicle, described as a green Hudson Commodore, license 3 Sam 0102, reported to be aiding suspect Jack Kelso. Use caution and continue pursuit. All units, stand by for further.
Oh man.
All units, suspect vehicle sighted heading northeast towards 3rd Street on the embankment between 3rd and 4th. All units, suspect vehicle is now northbound on Los Angeles, passing 2nd Street. Car 66 Adams, 77 Adams, go to 1st and Alameda. Car 19 William, go to 1st and Vignes. Repeat, 1st and Vignes. Units to handle it.
Yeah, stop the car. Kelso. No, got you, buddy.
Jesus Christ. How many cops do these guys own?
All units, further to the second suspect vehicle, shop 13516.
My license pays off. You can't see my license plate.
Authorize the use of deadly force. Repeat, use of deadly force is authorized in disabling both suspect vehicles.
Got your back, Kelso.
Who is this guy?
Peterson, assistant DA.
What's he doing?
He's here to cover our backs.
I'm going in there, Jack.
No one's trying to stop you. I found this at the ranch house. He's marked his routes. I'll go in here. Cole, you take the next entrance. Biggs, I need you to take the car and cover this spot here. I think that's his fail-safe exit. Cole, he's one of ours.
What are you talking about?
Right where you are!
Got it?
Got it.
Peterson, you want to be DA? We'll earn your salt.
So, Kelso is your boy, Peterson? And working with Phelps? A handy lad, that Kelso.
Yes, he is, Chief. You can't imagine what those two have uncovered. It could go all the way to the top. I hope you won't be implicated.
So, you're the new broom, Peterson?
Looks like it.
And you think he'll make it out of there alive?
I think he might. He's a difficult boy to get rid of.
All right, Peterson. I'm listening. What's your offer?
Alright, guys. Is this like the finale's building up? Alright, catch you in the next part.